Good morning, guys. Sorry that I am a little bit late. I wanted to recheck all the charts after the NFP report. So I had to take some time. All right, welcome to another pre-market live. Oh, sorry, this is a live stream, just trading live stream. My name is Franco. This is Trading Futures Live. Welcome, Edgar, Taurus. All of you guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we start, please understand that trading is inherently risky and you could lose all your capital, okay? So please don't take my trades. Do this at your own risk. And I do it for my own accountability and for educational purposes. All right, so let's get started. Big news today. NFP and unemployment rate. We did have some important numbers out of Europe. Construction PMI, nothing like Lagarde spoke. All right, but the big news is here. NFP a lot higher than expected, and private non-farm payroll a lot higher than expected also. Unemployment ticked up though, 3.7%. The report is really bad. My interpretation of the report is really bad. Now the market is reacting positively, right? So this just reminds me that I cannot make sense out of the news, right? So like I've said in the past, if you are a big company, if you are a trading company, right, a fund, a hedge fund, whatever, would you wait for this report to come out? I don't think that's the case, right? This report is already old news, okay? What is big news is something that is really like, for instance, what happened with J Powell the other day. Like he was acting sort of like dovish and then he turned very hawkish. That is not baked in, right? That's real time. But this type of reports, I think probably big companies that trade, they already have these numbers, okay? Either way, it's not a very good report. That's my interpretation, okay? Later today, we have another FOMC member speaking, and then the regular CFTC reports, right? We could check these ones tomorrow in the live stream. If you guys don't know what is this, it's pretty interesting, right? It's a lagging data, like everything, but I think we can take a look at them and plan some strategy around that, okay? All right, let's go to the dollar. The dollar is losing a lot today. A lot, like 1.23% down. Like I've said, this area is a lot of chop here for like 2 weeks of trading. There's some supply here. I don't think the dollar would just go through this area so easily, right? And we'll see the evidence, okay? So I did have 113.20, right? This was my main supply from here. Like the main one is this one, right? The main one is this one. But in this candle, I did find this supply, high quality supply right here. But we never reached it, okay? So we never got to this level. All right, now the dollar is losing a lot, like 1%, 1.2%, okay? It does make sense. Like I'm accounting for the dollar to stay sideways for at least till the end of the year. And that's very conservative. That could take us the entire 2023, okay? Just in one range. If you go down to a lower time frame, right? This is the move from the FOMC meeting. And I cannot let these two pivots pass. So I do think these pivots could put a lot of pressure to the upside. We haven't seen any reactions yet, right? I would like to see where the London Open is here. So this is the London Open for that day, 4 in the morning, right? So I would like to mark off this sideways movement, right? Below the pivots. So this is going to be an area that I will pay attention for the dollar to stop. So there are a few scenarios that could happen, right? And I will tell you, I'm not very optimistic for this thing to just turn around and tank the market, even though it's possible. I don't think that's going to be the case today. Although we do have some supply, not near. On the NQ is around like 100 points, right? Far from where we are right now. All right, so there are a few scenarios that I'm thinking of today. We come here and we turn around, right? That's one scenario. In this case, I will be looking for bearishness in the market, right? Then I'll have this one. Right? I will look for some long entries in the market, right? After we violate this area. Another one is just stay here. If we stay around this area the entire day, then I will see more bullishness in the market. Okay, that's my interpretation of the dollar. Another scenario that could play out, but I don't think is like very probable, just because we already tested this, right? We already tested this with this wick, right? Is just come here and retrace to this level and then turn around, turn back down. If this scenario plays out, here is my long in the equity markets, okay? Not very likely, because if we have this wick, let's say this candle closed here and the wick didn't reach to this level, then I will be more inclined to expect this scenario. But we already touched these wicks, okay, to the downside. So we already have the retest, okay? On the way down, I want to see what is in the 5 minutes. 5 minutes. This is 2 in the morning, 3, 4. All right, 4. There you go. This is yesterday, 4 in the morning. And what is today, 4 in the morning, is right here. There you go. Yeah, no, not very likely to come back into play today, this one. Anything could happen, but I don't think we have the volatility and the reports coming out later. If we would have more news coming out, probably, but we don't have anything. So it'll be just out of trading, right? Normal trading for this thing to come back. Yeah, I don't think. I see it very unlikely. So I'm going to put this resistance point here just to be aware where the dollar can bounce. Okay. All right. Let's go to the 10-year yield going down sharply, around 7 basis points in 1 hour. If you see the daily, we are retracing from yesterday's highs. Now this rally-based drop, obviously, it has some supply. Right, the supply is around here, where the basing candles are. Do I think this thing will collapse rates to the downside? No, absolutely not. I do think there's some demand right here. So if you go to the lower time frame, right, you can see like this area is very important, right? We came here yesterday. Let me get rid of this one, but this one was a previous demand. So now I want to see the real demand. So I would say, like, this area is important, okay? And we came here yesterday and we pushed higher. Now we're coming off of this supply, which is already tested. So next time we go, we come to this level, I would expect this a continuation to the upside. Where is the level to the downside? I don't have much to tell you, to be honest. Here might be this one. It's already tested, okay? What time was this? 9:30. All right. So this is the level, 425. So right now, bond yields are trapped. This is a pretty nice level to the upside, and this is a pretty good level to. It's not good because it's already tested here, very deep into the zone. This one just barely went into the zone. So I would expect that if the rates come back to this level, a turnaround. Okay. Soccer. Good morning. Let's keep going. This is the chart that actually is impressing me every day. Obviously, today is very logic. The market is going up 1.6%. Actually, that's the NQ, but 1.4% on the ES. Okay. And it's coming sharply to the downside. Although it's not unusual, this chart, I was looking at this chart yesterday in the afternoon. And if you go to the 2008, 2009 behavior of the VIX, it was very similar. So the VIX was not going spiking above 40 or 50 in every drop, right? So actually, this is normal behavior for the circumstances, it looks like. So what I saw is that by the time of the drop, the VIX was not by the time of the market just losing steam. Like we are slowly grinding down, right? We're not going up nor going down sharply. So the VIX was behaving this way. Okay. Then it came a big drop, and then the VIX, yes, spiked. But that was after, I think, Lehman Brothers event. All right. 924. CL. It came to our demand earlier today, and it went sharply to the upside. I don't trade crude oil, but I think I should. We finally violated the trend line. I know why I don't take crude oil. I got smashed a few years ago. Like, it's pretty hard. It's not easy to trade though. There's a lot of things involved in crude oil. You cannot use the dollar as we use it with the equity market. Like, it's different. Yeah, you will certainly use it, but in a different way. So this is the demand we had here from yesterday. It came overnight and then started to push up during the Asia session, and then London ends up pushing this thing higher. We're having a tremendous bullish day today on crude oil. Okay, we're reaching the supply. Remember, the supply, I'm not a huge fan of this supply, even though I did have it when we had this rejection here, the double top. Right now is tested, right, and deeply tested inside the area. Do I think this could have a rejection to the downside? Probably, but not to push prices below the lows, okay, and creating more lows. I do think this supply probably has some more orders left here because the push from here was pretty sharp. But no, I don't think this supply will put some pressure like to the point that will collapse crude oil. Okay. Not technically. We have to see what is going on in the world stage. All right, let's go back to the daily. And I want to see what other commodities are doing. All right, so copper. Wow, look at copper. Not good. This is not good for inflation, guys. 6% just today. That's not very good. Gold's futures and silver's futures, all these metals are just pushing higher just because of what the dollar is doing. Period. Yeah, gold. Look at gold. Damn. It's reaching a lot of supply right here, though. If we happen to violate these highs on gold, I also used to trade gold. Not anymore. If we violate this supply, then next stop might be 1730, around that area. It's tested also. Morning, welcome. Yeah. Look, I know you like to trade. I got crushed on gold. No, I actually wasn't crushed on gold. No, I actually didn't lose much money in gold. It's hard to trade though. It's not easy. Now you can use correlations with the dollar pretty nicely on gold. As good as the equity markets, or even better. I just focus. I don't need to trade anything else but NQ. Like I have plenty of work and opportunities in NQ. If markets slow down, like in 2019, then probably I will come back to other, assets, instruments like gold, crude oil. There's no need now. Like I have plenty of opportunity and I have a good edge. So, now I know you like to trade gold, right? Watch the dollar chart. Please focus on the dollar chart. I don't think the dollar has a lot more downside today. We do have a demand right here. Look, it's starting to just going sideways. Okay. It's hard for the dollar to have a V-shaped recovery, like the one that we had here on the FOMC meeting. Now this had a catalyst, but regular trading in the dollar is not like this. Okay. So you probably will have some sideways. It could be even sideways the rest of the day. Okay. All right. So with that, let's jump right into the live charts, because I have that supply 934 on the NQ. That's overnight, right? That is overnight. I don't expect this one to work. I do have 11,000, but I didn't have time to put it there. So the 11,000 supply starts 989. I'm gonna put it now. 989 to 58. All right, so let me organize here my chart so I can have everything. All right, so we're off. The market is open. Let me put here. All right, let me put the dollar here at all times so I can watch it. All right, forget about that supply. It's already violated. It was overnight though. So the weekly chart on the dollar is impressive. It is really impressive. It does make sense though. If we happen to close here on the dollar, we'll have a neutral week. And it's good to check also the weekly chart on the equity markets. We were moving sharply down. Now we're making some of them back. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this supply. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me get organized here. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of the supply, and I really want to put the overnight high. So the overnight high was there we go. So this is the overnight high. There we go. Let me bring up my account. Nice. All right, smart risk. Same thing, $225. All right. So remember, the dollar's dropping. When the dollar's dropping, where do you think is going? When the dollar's dropping, it's going to demand, right? So eventually, it's gonna find some buyers. So if the dollar is in demand, I will account for the markets to drop. Okay. No, if the dollar is in demand, I would think the market will drop. Okay. If the dollar sells off from the demand, then the retest is a long. Okay. Don't get fooled by the dollar dropping and then you think that the market will go to the moon. Yeah, it's already going to the moon. It's already like 1.5%. All right, so I have here the 3-minute, and I'm gonna put the dollar here so you guys watch it. There you go. All right, ADQD and tick chart, obviously very bullish. I mean, bullish in a positive, the positive side of the chart. So I want to put the demand, the supply. Remember, everything was overnight regarding the demand side of the NQ. Everything is overnight. So if dollar reaches to this level on the blue line, I want to see where the equity markets are, okay? And if we have some sort of a formation being created in real time. Yeah. The dollar is inversely correlated to the equity markets, right? But if you take that inversely correlated direction, right, for each asset, you won't be able to time it. I know it's hard to say that you're gonna time it, but the way the right way to think about it is, all right, if the dollar goes up, right, the market should be going down, right? But if you are in the middle, right, anything could happen in the middle. So you got to think the inversely correlation on the dollar in a way that, all right, if the dollar is in a demand, then I want to short in supply, right? Not anywhere. I want to short when the NQ is in supply, okay? And the other way is true also. If the dollar is in supply, I want to long the NQ when it is in high quality demand. Now, markets are very volatile. We could give everything back today that we were up, right? We were up 2%. Like ATR is not even completed. So ATR to the upside is 11,020, and to the downside still 10,578. So there's a lot of room for movement. Please don't forget to hit the like button. See if we can be notified and get more people here. All right, so where's the dollar? So the dollar is just reaching this level. This level is 12. Oh, this is the So this level is not something that we can ignore. I think I said it, right? Like these two pivots or these two pivots. But this is where the Federal Reserve news like dumped the dollar, right? Right after the news came out of 75 basis point, and then we reversed everything to the upside. We're hesitating right there. So the right question to ask is, all right, what is the dollar going to do and what is the market going to do? So do the market have demand in this move to the upside? It does. It does have some demand right there, and we're about to reach the first one, right? We're about to reach the first one, and it's this one. You guys know that I don't like too much trading overnights. I rather just, if this thing comes, and look, the tick chart is reaching the zero line. If this thing does come here and it does create some sort of a double bottom, I might try, but I need something to be created real time during trading hours. Okay, cannot put a limit order right here. Well, it's not in my plan. Sorry, I'm not showing the right chart. Damn. Okay. I need to get better at this. So this is the demand that I have here from 845. Like I said, all right, come here, create some double bottom or something, and then and come back. I will might take the long, okay? But not as of right now. There's no rush. Even if I don't trade today, I really had a good week. That's one thing that you need to think about. How your week, your month is going. Now I understand this month is short because of the holidays, and especially for me, I'm gonna travel. So I will have less time to make whatever amount of money that I want to make. But that doesn't mean I need to take trades because I need to, right? I want to take trades because I have the opportunity and the setup. All right, so I want to just test this thing. Let me test this thing. What is going on? Why is this not translating to my thing? Oh, because this is not the one. Damn. Thank God I saw it. There we go. Now I have it. 3, 2, 6, 6, 6. All right. I am a bit old school here. I am a bit old school. Like, even though this thing has been working perfectly, I still not trust it completely. Like, I have to check and recheck. All right, so what do I want to see here? Let me see if I have some sort of divergence. I do not. I do not have any divergence. Although the ADQD is coming down, so it's setting up for the long. I mean, the ADQD is not an impediment for me to take the long. So I do have this. If I have some sort of leg out here, like we break to the upside, if we break to the upside now, you see 1, 2, 3, so it's not gonna work for me. Okay, so it's not the right time. Regarding the short, it's important for us to see the short. This one is not bad. This one's not bad, but too many tests, and the location is not the best one here. Yeah, location wise is it's too close. I would rather just going for this one. This one is already tested. There we go. So here's the one. No. It's hard because this one is very hard because this one is massive. All right, so we are breaking to the downside here. Okay. Let me see if we could find some sort of supply. There we go. Here it is. All right. Let's see if we can have this one. Well, I figured the dollar is collapsing, but I don't know if GC is up 6%. No, it's up 2%. It's up 2% today. What is up big time is crude oil. Ooh, crude oil is coming off of the supply. Yeah, I think the supply on crude oil 92.50 is working partially. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be the real deal. Like we're gonna push from there to like the lows of historic lows. But it's certainly giving you some push to the downside. 92.52 is now 91.73, like 80 cents. So the trend line is 89.80, around $90. So that's not crazy for crude oil to come back $2.50. Is going to be a big move, big trading opportunity. All right, so I might have this one, but this one will imply that I have to risk this entire area. Okay, so let me go see the internals. All right, internals are basically neutral. There's not much there. All right, smart risk. How much is it? $225. Let's put to 220. I want to keep it tight to 1%. All right, let's see if we can get this one. 91 to 80. How much is that? Well, it's 20 points. To be honest, the 822 to 30 is the best one for me. And I will go for a 3 to 1. Just because we don't have nothing to the left doesn't mean that, like, this is a very good level though. This is a very good level. So my target has to be like above this. There we go. So I can have 3 to 1 there. Let's see if we have some exhaustion. If this one does not work for me, right? So ideally, look, we come inside the zone, touch the red line, and we take it coming out of it. ADQD is still positive. Oh, look at the dollar. The dollar went to the blue line. The dollar went to the blue line. All right, so let's pay attention to that. Now, I haven't coughed. Have I? Did I? Sorry. Hmm. I want you to pay attention to the dollar, guys. Look at the dollar. So the dollar went to the supply. Not the supply, but the blue line that I had here. Remember, I said, all right, this pivot was already tested. If this one put some pressure to the downside, and then immediately when we came here, if you see the 1 minute, you have some retracements to the downside right here, and this is the push to the upside. Now, it looks like the dollar wants to keep pushing higher, right? So I don't have anything. I have nothing literally like high quality on its way down. Remember, I don't. These drops for me are very reversible in a sense that we didn't chop, but we suddenly drop, and there are no orders in this move down, right? But look, I never thought that we could. Let's see what happens here before I say anything. Okay, let's play the charts. I would rather the dollar to stay there before I take my trade. I don't want the dollar to move higher and then I want to take a short. I want it to either come down to this level, right, or at least stay there. I don't want this thing to keep going. Why? Because if it keeps going, it's gonna eventually find some supply, and I'm gonna get run over in my short. Okay. I want the dollar to either stay there or drop a little bit. Let's go back. So I was thinking 90, but it is weak. It's very weak. God damn it. We didn't have the, like this one. I rather this one, right? Close to this pivot right here. But look how weak it is. Just came lower. Let me see if we have some divergence here. Oh. Do we have any divergence? Yes, we do. We do have some divergence here. We do have some divergence. Tick chart created a new low here. And this lower low is creating a higher low in the tick chart. So we do have some divergence there. If the dollar moves higher, it's going to be harder for us to short. I need the dollar to keep moving down. If I want to short, right? If I want to long, then what it's doing is just perfect. But for now, I think the short is higher probability for now. YM is the weakest one, though. I know Soccernatic like to trade the one 33 388. Ooh, Damn. You gotta throw your mouse. You get to do something, bro. Just step out of the computer or something. Yep. Let's see if we have some leg out here. All right, so this area is gaining some strength. Let's see if we can reverse prices from here. No. So we forget about this one. Nor this one either. Like, yeah, it has some push to the upside, but this is what? This is the, yeah. So we did have some divergence there. Hopefully we make a new low. And we do have a better divergence. If you guys see here, what do we got here? Yeah, this is a very important level though. Like, this is the first one, this is the second one. There you go. If we get here, if we get prices to this level like 77.91, and then the dollar goes below the blue line, I will do the short right there. I will have the short. In one sense, bro, I don't. Sometimes I want to like scatter my computer against the floor, but what is that gonna do? I'm gonna lose double. Oh shit. Yeah. Get some sun, distract your mind, and come back if you want to. If you feel okay after your walk, just come back. All right, so the dollar giving up a little bit. Come on. If it's not this one, might be 822. So we don't have to rush. We have to just wait for it. Okay. It's hard to wait for it when it's going to the other direction, right? But it is what it is. We need to wait. That's a requirement. Patience will pay you more than impatience. Yes, sometimes you will miss some setups, but that will not take any money out of your account. Whereas impatience will take money out of your account. And a lot of money. So based on the tick chart, it doesn't look like this is the one, okay? It doesn't look like this is the level. There are 2 more minutes. Yeah, until the tick chart is not in the level that I want it, like 400. Yeah, is this one, right? Let's see if we can have this one. There we go. All right, so I do have the order there. I think I am late to the party. Let's see if we can have this. this trade. Yeah. All right, so we're in it. It does look very bullish, but it is what it is. All right, so we are close to 1-to-1. Not really. How far were we from 1-to-1? Yeah, this thing is very bullish. We might get stopped out here. What time is it? Wow, 1 minute for the 7 minute. That's not good. This thing is gonna fly. It looks like it's going to fly, but at this point I have nothing to do. If we move to the 1-to-1, then I will just move my stop, but otherwise I'll just wait for it to either lose or move 1-to-1. There's no action for me to take. It does look like it wants to move higher, but that's just me trying to reprice action which is futile. Yeah, it's holding pretty nice. All right, new 7 minute. This is the one that can save us or just kick us out. Yeah. Losing trade, guys. All right, so not good. I think the area was not bad. My stop was here. And look at the dollar. The dollar just collapsed. Yeah. Completely wrong, my read here. I did think that we did have some opportunities to the downside, but apparently no, we don't have. Yeah, this is live right now. All right, so we do have another one. Oh, damn. Yeah, we did have this one. So my question is the dollar in a better position here? Absolutely. I think we were like a little early here for the drop. Probably the dollar was not positioned correctly. Like, look at the dollar right now. Yeah. Yeah, we were a bit early. Not this one, but this one. Yeah. So that's why location is so important. Like location is number one thing. I will take another trade though. Like it's fine. So anyway, this one was not a good risk and reward ratio trade though. Yeah, the dollar might continue to the downside. Yeah, so if I want to say what happened here, why did I take this area? I don't think the area was bad itself. Like I think the dollar fucked me here in a sense that DXY. I think the dollar dropped too sharply right there. Yeah. I was accounting. When was my trade? So my trade was here. 57, right? So 57 and the dollar. Yeah, it was not bad location. Just dropped. I think probably the timing on the 7-minute fucked me. But it is what it is. Like I know the higher probability in my trades are when I take 7 minutes candle when are about to open or just opening. Yeah, I think I might be in a better position if I just wait for that to happen. All right, so the dollar is about to get to the demand. It's about to get to the demand. So I will approach this this way, okay? Let's see if we can break this supply to the downside. and the retest might be a trade for me. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta act fast here. It's incredibly volatile right now. It might be better if I just stay away. It's too much. It's too volatile. All right, so dollar's dropping. We haven't reached the demand right now. I do think we have some opportunities for the short side, but I need the dollar to drop to the demand. But what I'm noticing is that it's moving very aggressively inside this range. So I might not touch this until I feel more confident. Let's do this. I will cut my risk. That's some healthy solutions for volatility. Cut your risk and risk less money so you can take more trades, and if it runs, fine. If it doesn't, fine as well. So 2 more minutes for this 7 minute. In a bit. What time is it? All right. All right, so I do have an order there. Oh, it went through it. Okay, cool. So very important push to the upside. Very important push to the upside here. So this area is still pushing pressure to the downside, and the dollar is now in the demand. This thing is really aggressive to the upside. Now tick chart is pushing to an extreme. There you go. Wow, look at these movements. I don't think yeah, I think even the risk that I'm putting here is too much. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. I'm just staying put, guys. I'm not gonna put anything that I don't think is high probability. What else do I have here? I have this top. Very volatile. Look at the dollar. Damn. Just the dollar might be dropping almost 2% today. $1.6. Nice. I'm losing $200. Ah. All right, so on its way back down, I shorted it and I lost the trade. I think I was not patient enough. This one was the area that probably, but regarding risk and reward, this is not very good. This is not very good. Either way, I would have been stopped out break even because it didn't go in a smooth manner, right? So 4-1, yeah, it's hard to take these type of trades. Okay, I would have gotten break even here. The dollars is in the demand that I draw. We do have a little bit of divergence. This is the top this is the beginning of the drop today. Now for me, it's going to be hard. I will have to risk the entire area. And regarding risk and reward ratio, is not a good business. Like, it's good because you have the overnight right there, the overnight high, and then the drop. But in terms of risk and reward ratio, I don't think it's a good business for me to take this trade. How much is a 3-1? Yeah, look how far it is. Yeah, and there's no more divergence right now. Dollar continues dropping. This is just one contract? Yeah. This is just one contract. How much is the risk? Yeah, I think it's $65, so I'm gonna take it. It won't hurt me. Now, the bad part here is that I will not be able to scale out. I will not be able to scale out. Dollar continues to drop. I think that might be it for me. 65. Yeah. Some minimal risk. Minimal risk. This is me just saying, all right, the setup is low probability, but I want to take it. The dollar is in position. I'm going to take it. Okay. But I don't feel very confident of this setup to work. So I took like the minimum size I could take is 1 micro. I took 1 micro. Okay. I'm not very enthusiastic by this trade. It won't even, if it gets to target, won't even make whatever I'm losing today. Okay, it's just me taking the trade because I need to take it because the setup is right there. Dollars dropping. Um, and the tick chart is not very good. Tick chart, even though made a new high, it was it rejected the high immediately. Okay. Yeah. Minimal risk. If I lose this trade, I won't care because it's a symbolic trade. Okay. If it gets to target, I barely will get everything I lost on the first trade. Okay, so I don't. If I lose this one, I might be out for the day. I still had an okay week, so I wouldn't stressed out of trying to take another trade because I want to. Okay, but because the setup is there. Yeah, at this stage, at this point, I don't think is. I want to see the dollar. So the dollar never bounced off of my demand. Actually, we could expect more like higher movement here on the equity markets. A big long date probably. I think I have opportunities to the long side to learn how to trade to the long side still. Sometimes I get biased. Might be that, or might be the dollar. I don't know. Every day is different though, even for me that I've been trading for 5 years. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in this trade, but this is a minimum trade. Yeah. Yeah, the dollar has no chance. The dollar has no chance to the upside though. Looks like we're gonna go higher big time. Although my real supplies is 11,000, we're still 60 points away. It's not close. I'm not getting smashed. I just lost the trade and I'm in a second like very insignificant trade until I feel more confident on my analysis. It's certainly not an easy day to trade though. It's certainly not an easy trade. It's not as straightforward. The dollar is dropping, is not finding demand. It's just dropping. It's just dropping. Period. Um, and is from time to time we're gonna have these days. Okay. I just what one needs to do is not get crazy these days. Okay. Don't try to oversize or try to recover whatever you're losing. If I lost $270, that's my max loss today. Because if I lose this trade, I might not take any more trades because obviously I'm not, reading the market correctly. Yeah, I will have a red day, but it wouldn't cost me a rib or a leg. It's just $300, right? Um, that's where I think is the strength of a trader, right? Not get angry because you didn't read the market correctly. The market is very random. We could have up and down. It is what it is. Like sometimes you read well, sometimes you don't. But the important part here is that when you read well, you squeeze that trade. Okay. Mm. Yeah. I understand. I understand trading is very hard, Taurus. I understand trading is very hard. Um, I would like to know more ways to help people, right? I think the best way I can help people is just showing how I trade and how I try to maintain my discipline the best way I can. Okay. Um, being disciplined is not something that you acquire. Is something that you become. You become a disciplined person in the markets. It is certainly something that is very challenging. Um, but if for some reason you're not being able to maintain your discipline, you need to step away and find a way for you to train that, to train yourself to do that. Okay. All right, so this trade does not look good. Well, let's see if we can. I might even kill it, but if I kill it, I will break my plan. So I need to be up. I think I was probably up half hour. Yeah, this thing is pushing higher. The dollar has no way to go up. It hasn't printed a blue candle in a while, since 950. It's really impressive how the dollar is giving up all its gains for the week. Um, if we end up having a bearish week today in the dollar, oh my god, we will have a plus 4 or 5%. That's not impossible. That's not impossible here. That is not impossible. Uh, yeah, I know you point out this and be all the time, but I really understand what you're saying. The news just point up to the upside and then we start to drop. But I don't. I think that's if you have some data on that, like if you tell me, all right, if the news is going up, like 90% of the time we're gonna go end up for the day. I would say, all right, so that's good data. But if you say, all right, um, we went up on the news, now we should be going up, but based on what? It's just for me, it's a correlation, the entire thing. Yes, I was counter trend, and like I said, I probably have a lot of opportunities to read the market to the long side when we have this type of movement, okay, and the dollar is dropping, etc. But overall, I think I do well reading the market, and when I do not do well reading the market, I like I hold myself accountable, and I lose little money, right? So I don't smash my account every time I'm wrong. I think that's important. That's the way one should do it. Yeah. If I lose this trade, I'll be out for the day, like no more trades. But I will be losing $270. Nothing spectacular. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have more upside. To be honest, I don't see the dollar turning back up. If the dollar is gonna turn back up, wow, I don't see it. It's just very weak. Yeah, no, I'm not frustrated. I'm not frustrated. Like every time I lose a trade or I win a trade or I read the market wrong, I want to improve. That's it. And I certainly lose more when the markets are bouncing back from the lows. That's something that I do have data. When the markets are bouncing from lows, I do lose money, right? So I have an opportunity to read better those days. That's it. Um, but like I said, important part here is that if I lose less than $300 today, it's fine. All right. All right, so I'm done. That's it for me today, guys. $277. Negative is fine. Yeah, yeah, this thing is going up. Uh, yeah, the dollar has no. Wow, the dollar is dropping big time. Mm. Yeah, today is very volatile though. So two losing trades for me. I don't think I'm gonna trade anymore. The week was okay, so I feel like, all right, I don't want to screw my week. Today I'm not reading the market correctly. If I were reading the market, I will keep going, right? Let's say I was reading the market correctly and I lost two trades. Um, I would say, all right, so I'm reading correctly. I just had bad luck, put my stop on the wrong positions, but I'm just completely backwards. And sometimes it'll happen, right? Sometimes you make mistakes. The dollar is not reacting off of my zones. So the big part here is that when you are reading the market not in a good way, you just stop, right? You don't keep trading. If you keep trading, that's very dangerous. If you oversize, if you try to um, recover all your money, you need to you can certainly dig a bigger hole. I'll catch up with the chat. Give me 1 second. All right, so there's a lot of things here that I haven't Gap fill 38, 33. Reject. Okay, Franco, thank you for showing every day. I imagine it'd be hard. Days are not seen. The market Wilson, thank you. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, Taurus, to be part of the group. Do a different time frame while trading. Yes, I do have 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. I got everything pretty much in every chart. Like I have to the left, I have TradeStation with the 4 equity markets there. Basically 30 minutes, 15 minutes, like higher time frame. And then here to my right, I have 5 minutes. And here I have volume chart. And here I have 7 and 3 minutes. So yes, I do watch different time frames. If you have the point on one thing is that yes. No, I think, like I've said, Taurus, being here in front of the YouTube will keep me out of more trades. So don't you think is necessarily a bad thing that I'm here in front of you guys? Okay. Don't you think this is necessarily bad? Not only I wanna be an example for other people that probably are angry to either the market or themselves, right? Because they lost money and they think the market took the money away. But in reality, the market is very random. Like anything could happen at any given time, right? So it's not the market. It's probably most likely them not reading the market, right? Like I did today. I didn't read the market, good. And that cost me some money. But look, losing days are going to happen. Losing weeks are going to happen. Losing months are going to happen. The important part is not to lose your head because you lost 1 or 2 trades, right? Or you had a red day. I mean that is the best, the biggest learning experience in trading is to accept that you will from time to time lose. Okay. I cannot stress that enough. I was very bad at it. Very bad, like very, very bad. Like I couldn't stand a losing day. I couldn't. I simply couldn't. Yeah, because I had a red day today, that doesn't mean that that is impossible to trade today. It is very possible, but the read is not easy for me, at least for me with the dollar, etc. But it is what it is. Like, sometimes I read well, sometimes I don't. So when I read well, I want to squeeze the market. I want to get the best out of it, like the most I can. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes it happens, okay? King Arthur. Sometimes it happens. Um Look, if one trader tells you, "No, I make $2,000 every day." Congratulations. Do you have losing days? No? Something smells bad. Something smells fishy. I do show my winners, I do show my losers. I think I am very consistent in my analysis and my performance, but sometimes I lose. It's hard to make money every day. I'm not in position to criticize anyone. I do trade real money and funded accounts. Real money, right? Not evals, not evaluations, not fake money, not sim. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about anyone in particular. Hmm. DXY. Wow, this is very volatile today. So the question that I need to ask is the dollar in a reverse mode, which is gonna continue to drop. So I wanna go to check other currencies. I wanna go check the dollar yen and the euro dollar. Mostly the euro dollar because London is about to close. Yeah. It's a tendency. Like we have talked about this in our group, like why it's hard to be transparent in trading. And I figure is because there's a lot of things in the line when you trade. Mostly um, friends and family members and majority of people that haven't been able to do it. Not only because it's very hard, but also because they don't have the financial support or the time to become a profitable trader. It does take time and this does take money, right? You need money. You need money to support yourself while you're trading and you're learning, and then you need time, in order to learn. Um, and the majority of people are probably waiting for you to fail, right? So in the meantime, you're showing them, oh look, I am making it, right? I'm not quite there yet, but I can make it, right? It's hard to be very sincere, very truthful and transparent in trading because of that, because you don't want to like eliminate that from your mind, like immediately just undermine yourself and tell them, yeah, this is hard and probably I won't make it. Instead, you say, "Oh no, look, I have this. I'm slowly making it." Okay. I think that's the reason why it's so hard to be transparent in trading. Um, Now, when George and I opened up this channel, was purely 100% because of the accountability, the power of accountability. The power of accountability is so important in trading, so important. Like I figure big funds um, train these traders to make money, but they have someone there watching their trades, orienting them and guiding them, right, at all times. And also, those big funds that train people to trade, they won't they won't let traders just blow accounts, right? So in the same way, if you don't have accountability, you can blow your own money, right? Uh, who cares? You're the only one that really cares, right? About that money. So if you don't have accountability, it's even harder to make it. So accountability, I think, is a vital point, a vital requirement if you want to become a professional trader. And that's why George and I decided to open up this channel. Look, I think we have an edge, right? We have proven it, but we need to contempt ourselves. We need to sometimes just be aware that other people can see our trading, right? And then in that way, we try to make it the best way we can. Do I think trading is easy? By any means, and it's because your expectations of making it, right? Do you hear? I'm preparing a video, and the statistics are not the statistics among day traders is not encouraging. Like the vast majority of people lose money, but also the vast majority of people don't understand how to day trade, and how, if you Google reasons why day traders lose money, number one is risk management and oversizing, right? That's number one. It's very common. No, of course not. I've said it here. Like realtors, they fail. 90% of realtors, they don't end up making it. Like they can just, the difference between being a realtor and being a trader is that if you're an okay realtor, you probably can make some money, right? In trading, no, you will lose a lot of money. Okay, so there is no middle ground in trading. Is either you're a good trader, you become a good trader, or a trader, or you're not. And if you're not, then you're suffering, right? Whereas in other profession, you can survive, if you will. No, I won't buy higher, Jing Lee. I rather just pass, not because I'm stubborn, but it is because the location is not there. So I would rather just pass. I already lost 2 trades. Look, I want to be an example, and an example even for myself. I lost $210 on my first trade, and in my second trade, I lost $65. 2 losing trades in a row. It's a sign for me that I'm not reading the market correctly. So if I take another trade, right, and I lose $200 more, it'll be $500, right? Let's, like, roughly 400 and something, but let's say $500. It will not destroy me, but it will destroy my mental account. Now I have 3 losing trades in a row. Okay. Instead of that, I rather just let time pass, reset myself psychologically and mentally, and come back on Monday, right, with clean slate. I didn't lose much money. My trading accounts are perfectly okay, right? I will have the same accounts and everything on Monday, so I don't feel the need to keep trading. When I'm reading the market okay, well, I will make money, right? In the long run, I will make money. Instead of, if I want just to press myself today to make more trades to recover $276 that I'm losing, I might lose 500, 700, 1,000, 3,000. And who knows how much. I got 23. Well, I have 22,000 in this account, although I do have a circuit breaker at minus 800. It'll it'll just won't let me to take more trades. But $800, that trigger is there if I lose my mind, right? Do I think I won't lose my mind ever? I don't know, right? It's hard when you deal with emotions in trading. But I do have some security measure right there in my account that I cannot modify. Okay. What is this word? Okay, yeah. Statistics are not different. Yeah. And you're right. Everybody tries to monetize. Me personally, I'm 10 lots, but I'm 11 years into my career. Yeah. There's so many people that are suffering, and anybody can help once Discord gets going on. Okay. Yes. Look. I do think trading has an advantage as a profession, in a sense that you can scale, you can grow in a very and this is more simplistic than what in reality is. You can grow in trade with just a click of a button, right? You just click and you put an extra 0, okay, in your trading. That's not the case for any other business, right? For any other business, you need to plan, hire people, etc. Not in trading, right? So you can grow in a more simplistic manner here in trading. Well, my point is this: if you take the time to grow, then you will grow. If you want to grow fast, you will crash. Period. As in the same way as any other business, right? It's because you can grow with a click of a button. That doesn't mean that you're ready to grow. That is called oversizing. And desperation, right? Desperation to make money. The best book that I have on desperation is Jared Tendler's book, The Mental Game of Trading. It's an awesome book. I do recommend you guys that book. All right, so my analysis was not wrong entirely, but you can notice how the market is becoming very volatile. That's not good, right? That's not good. It's hard to trade these volatile markets. When markets are very volatile, it's better just to go down in size, because you get too excited off of the movements. At least that's the case for me. Now the dollar is trying to bounce from there. Do I think it's gonna bounce entirely? I don't know. Like it's not for me to tell today. I'm obviously not reading the market correctly. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was shorting on the top. I was stopped out. It went a little bit and then started to drop. For me, everything was setting up for the drop, but it didn't drop while I was in the trade. It was just very aggressively to the upside. And I do think buyers are still active, but they probably are active down here. Sellers are active too, though. That's why when you see this volatility, you know a lot of orders are coming in. Trading Futures Live at Gmail, Taurus. Yeah. Trading Futures Live. Trading Futures Live at Gmail. Do you know what can help you guys? And this is part like it's weird because is weird because you what I'm going to say is very counterintuitive, right? Is not normal. In normal life, in every aspect of your life, this probably is not good. But I think one goal that a trader needs to have is try to feel okay, try to feel good losing, right? Try to feel I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's fulfillment out of losing, but I don't want to say fulfillment. I want to say like I'm okay with losing, right? I don't know if it's an acceptance emotion or sentiment towards losing. That in this way I do feel happy. I do feel happy that I lost $270. Because I just see myself 2 years from now, 2 years ago, losing $3,000, right? In a day that I didn't read the market correctly or blowing funded accounts, right? So I think losing is part of a winning strategy in trading. If you learn how to lose, you will learn how to make money. Do you guys agree with me or no? Or it's just me? I know it sucks. It sucks to lose. But you need to break that belief of I certainly did have that belief. I certainly was raised by an Italian family, and we all hate losing, right? But trading is a completely different monster. It was not serving me in trading. It was serving me in other areas of my life. And I'm getting, a little bit emotional here because I think you because like everyone is raised in a way, right, that the majority of people are not set up for trading. That doesn't mean that it's bad. If you're not gonna trade, that you're fine. You can spend the entire life just thinking the way you're thinking. But once you get in trading, you realize that you need to lose in order to win, right? And accepting some situations in your life. So I do think these are the sessions that really help you guys watching me losing, but watching me losing a portion of whatever I win in a day. That is half of what I regularly win when I win. Okay? So that's the important part. I cannot break that. If I were losing more in my losing days, I lose more of what I make in my winning days, then I will be under pressure. Psychologically, when I win, I will I will have to win more days. And guess what? Being right is very hard. Being right in the market is almost impossible. Yeah, ego. Your ego is a facade. That's not you, Beto. I think ego is not the real person. If you want to become a trader, you gotta set aside your ego. Now that's more like easier said than done. But ego is just a facade in front of other people. Whatever you think they will think about you. Okay. And that is why we make a lot of decisions in life, just paying attention to what other people think about us, and so on. Man, you're awesome, Soccer Natic, bringing some humor to the chat. uh I will make a Discord channel sooner or later. I'm just trying to get myself organized to produce more videos, like evergreen videos for you guys. um yes. Yeah, the goal is right at the beginning was the accountability, right? But after you start and you start, having contact with people, regular people coming up every day, like you guys, I do thank you guys, because you're spending time with me, right? Um, I get benefited. You guys, in some way, get some benefits off of my trading and my BS talking. But I think overall we're doing this for a reason, right? To become better traders. I need to get that data, but I don't have that answer, Yingling. December's, I don't have a correct answer for you. But I can have it on Monday. I'm gonna review my H1. Yes. So Soccernatic can be a thermometer for us, an enhancer. What content, Taurus? Do you take classes or something? I would like to have my own server though. But some collaboration it'll be great from your end though, because I know you have experience on that. All right, so shoot me an email and then we start from there. Do you agree? All right, guys. I'm gonna take 5 minutes off. Right? I think is healthy just to take a few minutes off of the screen. And I will come back. I'll stay here till like 12:30 or something. You coming back tomorrow, Soccernatic? We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure about what, but if you guys have some suggestion, I can prepare today. So regarding mindset and psychology, what do you think is your biggest struggle? So I can have something for tomorrow. Okay, cool. No worries. Um, yeah. The long is is I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like we were shorting, stopped those out, then started to drop. I'm gonna be honest. I know the market is still going up. I know it's still going up, but the short was a better trade all the way. I know the market is going up, and we had good news. I mean, not good news, but good reaction off of the news. But my 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 read is that the dollar was going back down to demand. Revenge trading, trying trying to get the reversal. Setup was decent, but was good. And down fizzle, yeah. Volume is nuts. Yeah, it's high. All right, guys. So I will prepare it. Only Beto has suggestion for tomorrow's live stream. Um, what do you say? Overtrading. Overtrading. Revenge trading. Oh, sorry, brother. I think you were talking about trying to get the reversal. That's very psychological. Trying to get the reversal. Okay. Why we try to get the reversal? Okay. Um. What else? Yeah. Hmm. Now, don't you think if you didn't make money today, is you suck as a trader? Like this is a pretty damn hard market to trade. Okay, don't you think is easy? So don't be hard to yourself. Just try to overcome whatever you're doing. If it's wrong, just try to think you out of that state. 37.38, 37.38 in the ES, 37.38. Ooh, I don't know if today. Yeah, I think sellers are active big time. It's a lot of selling pressure. Pre 22 easier to trade. 2021 was not certainly at the beginning of the year was not good for me, but by towards like the mid end of the year was very good. In a way that I was just reading the market a lot better. 2020 was not a good year for me, but it's because I was trying to do the opposite of the market. The market was going up. I was not reading the dollar. I had a completely different approach to trading. Detach yourself from your results. Wow, that's good. That's good. Detach. One second. Detach yourself from results. I want to ask you guys, do you know what is ultradian rhythms? Ultradian rhythms. Um, I follow this guy, Andrew Huberman. I love the guy, and I was listening at his podcast, and he was talking about these ultradian rhythms. This is like 90 minutes bout for high intense work or focus, and like naturally our body is adapted to those rhythms even when we sleep. um so I think that's a good thing to know when you're trading. Adapt your biology, knowing yourself, your biology, how your body works. Do you want me to answer these Socranatics? What has been for me? So, like, so far, I want to say is I trade a comfortable size that doesn't bothers me, right? And my upside is an upside that I get off of leverage from other accounts, right? I'm not gonna get rich off of $2,000 that I made in this account, but I have other 4 other accounts, right? So for the week, I was around $6,500, even though I was making like $700 here. I was levering my other accounts, okay? And I lost today like probably $1,200 to $1,300 among all other accounts. I'm still $5,000 for the week. So so the upside, I get it from leverage that I don't really care, right? Whereas here in my account, minus $300, that's it. Okay, no more losing. The other accounts, even though they lost more money, 600, 300, 400, they're still in the positive for the week. So that's my approach, how I get detached to the losers, right? And yes, you need to be patient in a sense that you need to build up those accounts in order to withdraw the money or whatever. But in the long run, if you're consistent, it's just math. You just need to keep trading, and eventually you will start getting the money in your pocket. Good morning, welcome. Oh no, Taurus, you actually put a point there that is so important. One need to learn how to respect the market. So the market can break you. The market can humble you. And I'll tell you, my worst days, the day I lost $40,000 in my funded, the Lilu funded account, that day that I lost $40,000 for the day, that same day I was up $5,000. So I was swinging the fences, right? I was just the volatility, the emotional volatility, the volatility in the account was tremendous. Okay, so I had no respect whatsoever to the market. I was just, I was feeling invincible, right? Nice, welcome, Wolf. Welcome. So we're getting to a point where we bounced here from 9th up to the open. So we might have the reverse a lot of this area. Who knows? Like selling pressure is hard, but this is an area that certainly is right there. So the dollar looks it has some room to go to the upside, but it's reaching some pivots right here. So I just want to see where we were when the dollar started to drop from here. So what time is this? 9:15. Yeah. So this is not. This is where the level was in the morning. Same level for the dollar. So probably the short side is limited right now. I am in Miami, South Florida. Nice. Why do you move to California? Weather? Work? I figure. Nice. Well, welcome to the chat. All right, so the market reversal, the move that we had from after the open. Yeah, this is a very difficult market to be in it. ADQD, wow, amazing. ADQD is amazing. Just reversed everything. 37.38. So it's right there. Look, already you got it. Nice, nice, J Marquis. You were calling 37.38. Nice. There was no more I mean, after I lost the second trade, I just decided not to take any other. And the market started to tank from there. But it is what it is. Like it just went through the high for the day and then started to collapse. I want to go see where the ATR is. Like 10,600 is not crazy. 10,600 is within the statistics. Yep. Yeah, you cannot make sense of any of this. Although, you say, all right, the dollar's dropping. So I think my mistake was not waiting for the dollar to drop like to the zone. If you see the zone, I'm gonna try to bring it here. All right, let me see if I can put it here. Yeah. So here it is. I started to short right here on this pivot. See that? This was my first short. And it went up and then the market continued to go up and then collapsed to the downside. So my mistake, I would say, was not waiting for the dollar to get into these levels. Okay? I need to accept that I'm gonna make mistakes, because if I don't accept that, there's no point for me to keep trading because I'm always going to be making mistakes, right? This is not the last one nor the first one. It is what it is. A red day, and it's gonna stay a red day. I won't trade anything else. Okay. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but sometimes no trading is good trading. I'll tell you this. I think if you my understanding on the dollar is dollar in demand, then everything else sells, right? So it's very logical. What is happening is very logical. You don't need the dollar to move out. As a matter of fact, the longer it stays there, the farther it will drop. Okay? If the dollar goes down, right? If the dollar starts to goes down and start breaking demands, then yes, the market will recover. But if the dollar goes down and stays in the demand, most likely that is going to continue to drop. I want to see where my supply was. No, I did have a 990, right? I did have 990 from the NQ 990. We came shy from there, 74. So I think 990. There's a lot of supply right there, like around 11,000. And this move to the downside is a proof of that. No, not yet. We're still within the overnight range. The overnight range was huge, though. A good practice for me is just hang on here and not to take any other trade. That's a very good practice. It'll make me more resilient and more and it'll create the belief that when I'm losing, I don't need to keep trading, right? I don't need to recover that $300 today. Ah. 45 seconds for the 7-minute. A lot of volume being filled right there. Thank you, Taurus. If you're able to come tomorrow, fine. If not, I'll see you Monday, okay? Thanks, buddy. Shoot me that email. is 9,000. So 9,000. Oh, let me check if I got it. Give me 1 second. I don't have that email open at all times. There you go. I got it. I got it. I read it in a bit and I'll tell you, okay? Thanks, buddy. Thank you, okay? Thank you, Sucker. I hope tomorrow rains so you can come. Later. Bye. Carvana is going to be a good gauge for the CVNA, no? Yeah. Carvana is going to be a good gauge for the auto sector. There are 3 things that I'm paying attention very closely. I'm a firm believer that the Fed is going to break something in this, move that they're doing. So I'm paying attention to the auto loan sector, right? So Carvana is a good gauge there. Carvana, CarMax, AutoNation, those 3 dealerships, and that's a good gauge to see what is gonna go this thing. Number 2 is household debt. Credit card debt is hitting record highs. And number 3, the housing market. So the housing market is very important sector too. So how much is PayPal, by the way? It's just 5%. Look at that. We were seeing that. Damn. Netflix -4. Carvana -30. They're gonna get busted. Wayfair. Roku. I don't see the mean of the... Matterport at $2. Matterport. Wow. Apple 135. Wow. Not good. On the other hand, you got Starbucks going up 8%. Nvidia going up 2%. Bitcoin going up 2.5%. AMD 1% up. Google is 0.8% up. But this might turn negative later today. So I do have 10665 as a demand. It came here during the see that? It came here during the reaction of the unemployment. Who knows? So I think we are on our way to 670. I think buyers are active right here. 37.18. Nice. So you're up like 10 points. Yeah, we're approaching to where we started to go up after the report. So the dollar hasn't gone up. Yeah, buyers. So the 7-minute closes in 2 minutes. Let's see what this thing is going to do. Yeah, good. Good. Collect your data. Get better at it. I want to see Apple. Apple is at a low when it started to bounce mid-October, so that's a very sensitive area there. So here's an area of good demand. Now, location-wise is not the best one, but the formation is good. It's 25 one quarter for a continuation. Let's see if we can blow this demand to the downside. The next one is here. 7-11. There we go. This 7-11 is working pretty good to the upside. So this is a new 15-minute candle. So there you go. Everybody's starting to buy. Everyone is buying right now. Dollar is collapsing. Yeah. Who knows? We're gonna dump. All right, guys. That's it for me today. See you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna plan some things for tomorrow. I ended up losing -2. Let's see Monday what it brings me. Okay. So have a nice weekend. If you guys want to come tomorrow, 9, like 10, 10ish, I will be live tomorrow. All right. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.